4 lips.
Oh, I got you.
You know what? Oh.
Oh, God.
Be good, yeah. Are we 140?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool, just making sure. This is episode 140 of the Diff Drop podcast with myself, Raw Talk Reese, who you have in the studio to... Actually, no, let me do this properly. Fresh from 1976 from the multicolour swap shop to my left.
Actually, no, let me do this properly. Fresh from 1976. Wow.
The other thing is, I'm happy you understand the reference.
I love it.
Because it makes it perfect. But you still have to announce who the hell you are.
I am Mr. O. I am here. Hey, hey, ho.
To his left, the girl who likes boys and hoods.
Okay. I just forgot what I was wearing, but yay.
She's like, how fucking dare you, bro?
I was literally like, okay, it's just a t-shirt. Calm down.
Hey, you couldn't.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
both of those true.
Wow, fuck
No.
off. Boys and hoods.
No.
Boys
Like
with hoods.
So men with hoods.
No.
Oh, semantics.
Men in the hoods.
I just like my man. Okay, Mark.
Ain't you, man?
No. Hello, Mark.
Not your man, it's crazy.
So you're not a man. Oh.
Not your
I'm
man.
not your man.
You heard me
You
perfectly.
said you're not a man.
Not your man.
And the lemon zest across from me.
2 drinks.
Man, answer to that, I would have said absolutely not. You're mad.
So the lemon zest.
How are you, birthday boy?
I'm cool, fam.
Happy birthday, man.
God bless you. I feel good. I feel the same. Nothing don't change. I still got.
Happy
Relax,
birthday
relax,
to
relax.
you.
Relax.
Or not.
Cha cha cha.
Or no.
I was just gonna do the one line.
That's enough from you, Moonpig.
.com.
Oh, how you doing?
That'll do.
How's your week been?
That'll
That'll
do.
do, little pig.
That'll do.
How's your week been?
Gravy. Absolutely beautiful. I'm glad to be alive. I'm glad to be here. And yeah, good spirits. Good spirits.
Still
Feeling good.
Still dressed like 1976.
Listen,
we see you.
listen, I like the old school. You know me.
14 different colours.
Hairy, but I was gonna say hairy. I'm not gonna do that.
Hey.
No, I'm okay. I'm just one of those glad to be alive moments.
Oh, I'm glad you're alive.
You know.
Okay.
Absolutely fucking terrible. Excuse my French. I'm so sorry. It's just been a terrible week.
Is this a K rant?
Nah, do you know what? I
This
want
is
it to
Manfred,
be, but we
bro,
don't
these
even have time for a K rant. It's just not been a great week. It's been an even worse day, and I'm not looking forward to
I
tomorrow.
can give you about 6 minutes before.
Hey.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Is that
Oh,
what we're doing? Is that what we're doing?
Must I can give you about 6 minutes. Hey. Well.
I was talking about the topic.
Hey.
Hey. Pay attention.
No judgment, please.
I know.
We
Is that what we're
spoke about it last
doing?
week. It was just joking.
Yeah, I
there's
know.
no-
Is that what we're doing now?
There's
Okay.
no judgment. He went from singing Lionel Richie all night long. Time. Give you 6 minutes. Hey, live your life, broski.
Wow.
Mark.
Well,
Mark ass.
I don't know how I follow up that one. But, go see Creed 3. Very good film.
Better than the first two.
Not better than the first one.
I still think the
I
number
felt
one was the
The
best.
first one's the best.
I've heard someone told me 2 is better than 1.
Nah.
No,
As in, like, story wise, the 2 is better than 1.
only because the story develops, I guess. But I think
But
initially
3,
the first film.
the fighting techniques or the scenes
I
and
took it
stuff,
from anime, of course.
like, was sick. There's some sick moments in it.
How does Jonathan Majors?
He's a bad man.
Is it?
But you sympathise with his character.
Of course, the fact he's had 2 good movies come out in a matter of 6 weeks.
But he's
is
got a
crazy
film
to
that
me.
he's why he got so built up. He's got a film about bodybuilding, so I'm waiting for that to come
No,
out.
I'm deep in the fact of he's had Ant-Man this month, one of the main antagonists.
I can't wait to see that.
Creed 3, main antagonist. So he's having a good month.
He's enjoyed.
But he's going to be about for a while because he's hanging a few.
Yeah, he's in the whole.
He's hanging it up in a few different things. So
He's
he's
hanging it up,
going to
yeah?
be about for a minute. So that it's going to be good to just see where he goes.
Yeah, it's a why. I just didn't want to say that and I left it. It's a why.
Anyway, let's get to the nitty gritty.
I'll let it go.
Okay.
The nitty and gritty.
Well, it's not really a nitty gritty topic. It's about the Bonnet Baddies.
No, I was just copying what he said. Yeah. I'll ask you lot how you feel, because I already know how I feel about this. But how do you lot feel about
They don't know though.
what?
The audience.
How you feel?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go into it after, but I'll ask you lot first. I mean, like, about just girls wearing their fucking bonnets on road. Like, it's like, just, you go to the gym, sis is in the gym with her bonnet on. Okay, maybe she don't want to sweat out her weave, cool, whatever, I get it, but sis is in Tesco. 3 o'clock in not even the afternoon, in like late afternoon with her bonnet on. 6 a.m. Like, just on road, and it's now become a fashion.
Is she in her drop top, cruising the street?
She ain't Usher, stop it.
I ignored that. Mark the bay. I ignored that.
Do you know what? In my head, I was thinking all these times I'm naming, someone's gonna do it. And it
No.
had to be you.
I left it alone.
But it's just annoying. And another thing, it ain't even like they're just wearing their bonnets. It's now apparently a fashion. Like, they'll put the bonnet back a little bit now, and they've got some of the and they've got some of the edges now. The edges that ain't even yours. It's the edges from the wig, and it's just annoying because it's like most girls were trying to wear this bonnet out because they can't bother to put their wig on and do their hair. But you've actually got the wig on underneath, and you're actually styling the fake edges underneath it with the bonnet because you want the bonnet to be a style. It's annoying.
I got one thing.
It's annoying.
I got one thing to say.
It's not a normal hat. It's not a hat.
Mark, fix your face before you say whatever it is you're gonna say. I can already see.
It's not a hat.
I can already see.
As it's National Women's Day, I plead the fifth.
I don't want you to plead the fifth. Yeah, no, it is National Women's
coward.
Day.
All right, look,
Yes, it's been great, but
No.
Coward.
I think it's shit.
Let's keep it
I
very
think
fun.
it's terrible, man.
Women can do whatever they want. They can wear whatever they want if they want to wear.
But
their
don't mean I gotta like
they want
it.
to wear their bonnets.
you know what?
If they
Then
wanna go out in their
I'm not even gonna
pajamas.
lie. I'm gonna side
You lot are
with
copping,
Wait,
please.
You lot on this.
Wait, I haven't
You're
finished.
copping,
I'm still talking.
please.
I'm still talking.
Go on.
I'm still talking. Women can do whatever they want, but
Time out.
Yeah, that's
You
nasty.
prefix the statement to do that.
That's
yeah,
nasty.
childish.
Put it this way, like, everyone has to have an ick from what men do, but
Not an
that's
I just
No,
think
but I'm
it's
saying
ghetto.
that's-
It's ghetto. It's
But
ghetto.
No, it's very
It's
ghetto.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing for me.
Do-rags.
I find it.
no.
I
But I'm
find
trying to
it-
say I would understand if men was like, oh,
These
women
girls
with
out here
red
looking
bonnets
like
give me
chefs.
ick.
I look like chefs, bro.
It is chef hat. Like, it's all hanging. No,
Let me make a
stop
comment about kitchens is problematic, but you out here look like a chef.
Stop it.
Yeah, in a multicolored
I
hat.
feel the same way.
It's
if you see
literally
men with
gone
do-rags
from back in
Same
the
thing.
day
With no waves.
wearing bandanas, which was obviously cool back
People
in
wear
the
bandanas
day.
now on the street.
No, but I'm saying even now you can't put a bandana on. You have to wear the ugly shirt. Nah, man, stop
I know
it.
bandanas do rags, yeah, but same thing. I just listen for me.
Overall, like-
I just think it's ghetto. Like I think I was saying the other day to I think I said it to Mark when I was in supermarket because I'm used to seeing black women in bonnets. Yeah, I saw like an Arab girl in a bonnet, and I was like, it doesn't make sense.
It's becoming fashion.
Like,
I'm not even joking.
And
I
I'm not,
saw.
not to be rude, not to say that like they don't need to protect their hair, but it became for me when I see bonnets. Yeah, I'm thinking, okay, cool, it's for going to your beds, or I'm running shop quick.
No, you're
I'm running
actively
shop
out.
quick, and I need my hair to set before I put my wig on or flatten out my hair, cool, whatever, or my hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seeing
That's different.
an Arab girl in a bonnet, I almost laughed in the girl's face.
Imagine now.
No, you're laughed though, Gabriel. I'm not even being a prick. I almost laughed in the girl's face. I'd never seen an Arab girl in a bonnet in my life,
That's
and
like-
because
that's like seeing
because
a
her
white
hair
guy.
type is different, it didn't make sense.
It's like seeing a white guy with a do-rag.
I'm telling you
Oh no,
now.
no, but white boys can get waves.
No, but white boys can actually get away with it. The difference
I've
is
seen white boys in waves. There's a Bulgarian youth I kick ball with who's got cane rolls, and I laugh at him. I tell him he has to undo the cane rolls. He's not playing properly. I said, just go back to the curly
It's
the
getting
curly thing you had
ridiculous
before.
now, and the reason why I say
And
it's becoming
you know, it's
a
like
trend.
the tiny bun with the elastic bands, and he's like, "Oh, I can't find my elastic band." I'm like,
Nah,
"Just
stop
take out the
it.
hair, bro. Stop it now. Stop the foolishness."
Nah, it's
We do-
becoming a trend
David Beckham did a thing. You have to do it now, bruv.
and a very annoying trend.
What,
Like,
he walked so they can run.
No, he did it so you didn't have to.
Oh, okay.
oh lordy.
There's a big difference. Like we're not. It's never a thing of it being like, "Oh yeah, but you know, like sometimes you try new things. Try that new thing inside your house."
Yeah, please. I saw a white girl with a bonnet on literally the other day.
With the umbrellas on as well.
Yeah. This is the mad thing. She had everything on. She looked like she was going out. Like, we obviously I can you
uniform,
can
innit,
tell.
Mark?
It's like a uniform
the
now.
umbrella.
You know back in the day when they used to make the comment about man will put on turtlenecks and Chelsea boots and whatever. This is the uniform.
And that's sad because the uniform back in the day, or casual uniform, was probably like nice jeans and a nice top. Now it's everything done up, lashes and a fucking bonnet. Really?
I can't bother do my face today. What?
Like, ugh, it's annoying. Just annoying. And when I get it, because sometimes, like you were saying, I'll quickly run into the shop and you're on your way out and you don't take your... Mate, I've done it in my headscarf sometimes. Actually, I'm lying, I haven't. But...
I'm about to judge you because you
in my head I was like, yeah.
Vim for these bonnet
no,
baddies.
I ain't, you know. I've worn my headscarf as far as wearing my headscarf in the car and taking it off before I get out of the car kind of thing. But that's from my house to the car. Not in public where people are going to see me. But I get it. But just take your bonnet off and put it back on, or just it just
the devil's advocate that isn't, but
just
then
upsets me.
It's
like
you
when
got
you see,
no hair.
it's like when you see the white women out in the street with their rollers in their hair, and you're like, what are they doing?
The headscarf can be a fashion accessory. So can't the bonnet also now turn into
mother?
Can I question? So is your hat your accessory?
My hat, it has three corners.
Oh my god.
3 corners has my hat.
His hair don't have 3 corners.
And had it not 3 corners,
This is what we're doing.
it would not be your hat.
Cool. Alright, cool. I got you.
No, joking. No, but seriously, no, it can't be a thing. Like, I feel like headscarves and bandanas, that's a thing that's always has been, always will be cool. I mean, bonnets, whoa, stop it.
Question, why does it bother you so much? Like, for me, like...
It's not even bothering.
I think it's ghetto, but when I see...
It's because it's ghetto,
but
that's why.
When I see it in the street, I just laugh and it's mind my business. But why does it bother you so much? That's
maybe because I'm female. And I'm just like, stop embarrassing us. I think that's probably why. Because I'm like, even if I've gone to see one of my friends do it, I'm like, don't do that, please. Just please don't do not
letting the team that you feel like
yeah.
So for example, say you had a girls trip, either in London or wherever, yeah.
She's not coming to meet me to go.
No. But okay. Let me add 2 variables. Say you had a girls trip, yeah, for example, and you're on the way to the airport and you're like Phil or whomever else. I'd use Phil because Phil's like close friend, for example.
She wouldn't do it.
I'm just saying, for example,
but I know what you mean.
Phil or Tara or whomever else, one of your friends. Right, yeah. I'm just naming the people who've been here.
I'm thinking and I'm laughing.
Early doors, IB for whatever, and they turn up in like a trackie and a bonnet.
Nope.
What, one of them trackies that got juicy at the bottom?
Nope.
Oh my god.
What's wrong with you?
Oh
yeah.
What's wrong with you?
in it, 2 IB for as well.
What is wrong with you?
Sorry, Reese, carry on.
And they turn up like that. Are you saying something?
Yes, take it off. Take it off.
First of all, that noise is gross. Continue.
No, but it's like I think probably about 2 of us out of the group actually wear bonnets. I'm more of like a silk scarf. It's just comfortable. It's not like it's easier. Tyra ain't walking out the house like that.
She's gang because she wears Durex to bed.
I don't wear Durex. It's not a Durex.
Silk scarf.
It's literally just a scarf. It's equivalent.
Silky baby.
It's the equivalent to having your silk
Give me
pillow.
here. I wear silk scarves to bed.
I do.
Durags.
She says her prayers and
I
throws up the
do.
west side.
That's why I fucked your bitch.
No, a silk scarf is just better for your hair. That's all. It's not happening, and I'm gonna tell you to take it off. By the way, as well. Like, I think we're all kind of the same. We would wear it around the house if we're letting our hair set, whatever. We're not stepping out the street, not even the airport, like it.
Not even the supermarket.
Well, me and Phil have gone to the supermarket together. We don't do that. Nah.
I personally didn't like the pause on.
No, because I'm thinking I can't vouch for
nature.
absolutely everybody. I'm not with them 24/7. Obviously, I live with Phil and we don't do that. And I'd like to think my other friends don't do that.
When you're not around.
No, because she can't stand it. She's like me. She's like, nah. I'll go to the supermarket with strand of hair out of place. I don't care. I'm not wearing a headscarf.
Like straw.
No, like just sometimes your hair's not slicked. You've not done your hair,
I
but
don't know what that feels like. I'm sorry.
okay, whatever.
I've not had long hair for like
I used
12
to know
years.
what that was like.
Even then, like it's just not a thing.
I once was a corner. Speaking of supermarkets, Mark, what's this about fizzy drink?
Huh?
Oh, fizzy drinks. Check this out.
I don't want to.
New study suggests drinking Coke or Pepsi could increase your testicle size. How about that?
Is it Coca-Cola or Coke Zero?
It's probably the full fat Coke.
Is it Pepsi or Pepsi Max?
It's probably the full fat ones.
So
That's
Pepsi
not,
Max.
That's not exciting to hear.
No, the
Is
full
Pepsi
fat.
Max not full fat one?
Nah.
I thought Pepsi Max was the full.
No.
Okay, cool.
What?
You just keep saying full fat. It's just,
Nah.
Like it's milk.
I don't know.
Basically.
The dairy.
So basically, they tested on mice and found that those whose liquid intake was 100% soft drinks compared to those drinking a mix with water had larger cojones.
Mixed drink, beer drink.
So, all right. So, okay. Let's say you do have.
When did that become an equivalent to a mouse? Sorry, mice.
So say I do.
I don't.
Are these New York mice? Like,
I don't.
Oh, them things
like
are
it.
massive. Let's say I do indulge in more Coke, more Pepsi, and then my testicles are larger. Is that necessarily
and your
because
pupils
of a
and your
good
pupils
thing?
get bigger as well.
I don't think it doesn't sound like it is a good
That
thing.
doesn't necessarily
That's why
sound
I'm
like a healthy thing.
Yeah, basically.
Was it not you before that was saying that you loved it?
Who, me?
Are you a guy? Do you have testicles?
Oh, I don't know who he's looking at. That's why I was like, me?
Yeah, upon thinking about it a bit more, you're like, it sounds like, yeah, okay, bigger testicles. But
Is that
why
a
would you
thing?
even want bigger testicles?
Is that a thing, though? That's what I'd
What,
like to
bigger
know.
testicles?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't have thought it was, but
At this age, I'm just glad there aren't any lumps that I don't know about.
Jesus, take the wheel.
you know what? I love that for you.
You got to check.
I love that for you.
Check your
honestly.
balls, man. Check your balls.
No, word. Check them shits out.
Check your balls.
I love that for you, but
Get to know them.
Wait for that.
Hey, am I wrong? Get to know them, so when something pops up, that you're like, hey, I don't know what that is.
When something pops up here.
Big zest, man. Relax.
I can't even lie. You're telling the truth. It's just how you're portraying it. It's just.
Man
Mark,
said-
do you know your balls well?
Of course, they're
yo.
mine. They're attached to me.
You know them?
Yeah.
So you know
part
what's
of
meant to
me.
be there and what's not meant to be there?
Yeah.
My guy.
Ask me that question, see if I don't slap the hat off your head.
Reese.
See if I don't slap the hat off your head.
Reese.
Bruv, I will embarrass the last couple follicles of hair you got on your scalp. Don't ask me stupid questions, bro.
No, it's scary. I got to be honest. It's scary sometimes. You feel down there and you're like, wait a minute.
Ooh, what's that?
Whoa.
Ding
No.
dang, walla walla bing bang.
But you're that dumb that's doing that, yeah, and going so solid. Don't play with me, bruv. You weirdo.
Is that it now? Can we move on?
What, testicles?
No, can we move on?
You don't like testicles?
Is that even?
She wants to answer the question, yeah, but
Much remember
she
this
no.
shit.
It's just like,
No, she wants to answer the question,
it's
but she knows if she says the wrong thing, yeah, Mark is ready to rebuttal whatever
No, it's not
statement she
even
makes.
that. I'm like, I want to answer, but I'm like, I don't actually want to answer the question, even though it's obvious. But no,
It's
but
obvious that you like.
Testicles.
no,
Do you juggle them?
not Mark. Listen, we're not doing this. I'm sorry, we're not.
Okay.
I don't like it. This whole testicles. No, next.
Are you sure?
No coke for a bigger clit, no?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You don't have to answer it. I'm throwing it out. I'm just making it accessible.
Mark, what's that topic about equality you was talking to me about?
Making it accessible. Equal. No.
The goal for you, the fact to ask her, Gabriel, you heard what you asked her, innit? He said, so you want to drink coke for a bigger clit, bro?
That's not cute. It's all bust out of the centre. Nah, man. That is not.
What, busting over the sides?
Yeah, that's not cute. Sorry.
It has to be cute. For us to like it, it has to be cute. That's mad. That's mad. I'm deep in what she's saying. It's just not cute. What?
It's not, because he said for a bigger clit. That's not cute.
But is it edible? That's the important thing. Let's get to the source of the
Equality,
meal right
Mark.
here.
Literally.
Equality, Mark.
Sorry, I know
see
we
what they're
were
doing to
going on
it.
something else. Sorry,
Literally.
we're going on something.
We can get to the source of the conversation.
All right, we're going to switch because this is mad.
Source of the conversation. Oh, now you want to move on?
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
I don't want to talk about your...
See, once it comes to the subject of vagina, then let's move on.
I ain't got one.
I should hope.
Good point.
I should hope not.
So, you know.
Okay, darling.
All right, let's I'm going to play this clip.
My girl said I should hope not, bro.
I should damn well hope not.
Shit.
Man can't find a clip. I thought man had it ready, you know. I was like, oh, yeah.
Do you believe in
He's doing
gender
Acadia.
equality?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so how do you reconcile believing in gender equality, but also holding men to their traditional gender roles of paying for the first date?
Well, I'm just saying that's my personal view. A woman can, being a feminist is just doing whatever you want to do and not being bashed by society for that. And obviously, standing up for like women's like rights and stuff like that. But I don't know, I just feel like this question's really dense.
My question is, if you believe in gender equality, don't you think you ought to split the bill on the first date?
No, because my main concern with gender equality is through, like, yes, in society, like, fixing that, and through, like, the system, but, yeah, I don't, oh my god.
What happened there?
So he had to.
My thing
He had
is...
to exit that with.
She had to
my
retract.
God.
She realised what she... Oh, what an embarrassment. Fucking hell.
Reese, over to you.
Why am I first?
What an fucking
The
embarrassment.
question
Why am I
dismantled
first?
her whole shit.
Because I just find this funny.
She was done in by the question.
She was.
I think
I really hate
mine
when
is, okay, if we remove the whole paying for
Stupid
first
woman.
dates, whatever, but I think on the scale of equality, I think that's like the lowest part working up. If you're looking at like a bar chart, for example, the thing is this voice note that you played, for example, kind of just signifies the time they're in, where it's just buzzwords and changing the meaning of words. Or I'm a feminist, it means you can do whatever you want. It's not. Right, yeah. Like, that's the annoying thing. Then when he's asking a question, it's a loaded question where you can actually kind of take your time and be like, I feel like, or I think what we should do or what needs to happen, whereas there's like a level of thought behind it. But because of this whole group think tank of people kind of having their opinions and whatnot, and he's asking her directly, where you don't have Krabby and Goyle, you don't have Beavis and Butthead, you don't have Rocco and Socko, you don't have like your cronies behind you to kind of help you answer the question.
Yeah.
What's basically happened is, because what I've realized a lot of people do when you're having these kind of discussions, they'll ask you a question and put you in a hole, and then you'll dig your own grave and see if you can get out. And the problem is, once he asked the question knowing that he was vindicating what he was asking, where he didn't ask in an emotional way, he didn't ask in a way which was detrimental or disrespectful, when you have to ask the question, what ends up happening is you start stuttering, like, I don't know, maybe it's, but I think it's, and why you start stuttering and stammering, because ultimately you don't have the backup of the group think tank people to kind of protect you when we're actively asking, or when someone's actively asking you a question, where you can't just hide behind buzzwords like misogyny or like, but men should do this and whatever, and protection. It's a scary time. It's funny, but I've had conversations like this and seen conversations like this like many a times where people either raise their voices or people like, well, for me, that's not what we asked. Just answer the question. Right, fun flex.
Well, because it's mad because from even what she was saying, I've seen, opinions that kind of mirror what she's saying, where it seems like there is a breakdown of what's equal, what's not, and as she was trying to say, oh, I'm all about trying to fight for equality in the system and all of that. But then when he was like, yeah, okay, so if we're just keeping equality as just one, everything in one, this is equality in the same way that the thing you're fighting for is also equality. But she had more to say that, oh yeah, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to fight the system, I'm trying to fight the man, I'm trying to get women in the boardroom, blah 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 blah. But when it comes to a first date, my preference is that the man pays for the first date. So you're willing to fight for certain equalities, but when it comes to...
It's selective, bro.
When it comes to even for the equality of man. What about him? Maybe he don't want to pay for the first date. Let's do it equal because we don't know each other. Well, they're both going on a first date. Let's do that. But
I think that was his point. Like, if we both don't know each other, why are we type of thing?
I don't disagree with that. It kind of goes. I mean, I don't disagree with what you just said there, but it goes back to what we was talking about on the topic the other day when Reese was basically saying when was talking about, and I even said I would like to think that men and women are equals, but truth be told, we're not. There's certain things where you can do things equally, certain roles equally, but men and women are not equal. So the whole equality thing, this is kind of the reverse of it on a wearing a pick a Jews thing, where she wants to be like, yeah, I want us to be equals in terms of when it suits her, but when it suits her to have a man pay for everything, oh, you're not equals now. Whereas
It's entitlement, isn't it?
yeah, and that's the thing. It's not even like, oh, I would prefer it if a man could do this, but I will happily do it myself, like pay on the first date or whatever. But it comes down to where she does think she's entitled, and I don't think that's correct. I feel like when you go on a first date and a guy asks you out, yeah, it's nice. There was a certain expectancy to be like, okay, he'll pay for the first date. It's nice to think that. But please believe I'm bringing my purse, because if push comes to shove, and you know what? I ain't going to come and be embarrassed. And I feel like people should have that kind of mentality rather than men should pay. It's so, yes, chivalry is nice, but mate, chivalry's dead most times. So I
don't
feel
think it's
like
dead.
I don't think it's
it
dead.
can be though.
No.
Because there's
Some
not guys
people have
that
spoiled
it's
the
not guys
the
that want to
market.
be chivalrous.
I think it's based on respect. So the problem is now, say for example, if Mark or I or O like someone or found someone attractive, for example, and wanted to, like, we don't have an issue spending money, but we just want to make sure, like, this is going somewhere.
Worth
We're not frivolous with cash. The rebuttal would be, just say you're broke. Just say you don't have it.
Yeah, you're a broke boy.
So it's followed by insults. It's followed by insults. So the issue I have is using the response of, and me and Mark spoken about this before, using the response of, if they say that women are more masculine and men do more feminine things, right? Yeah, which I can somewhat agree with to a certain extent. But it's also a thing of, if I disagree with something, it would be, it's giving ECT, so it's already disrespectful, whereas for me, I have to hold my accord. I've got to hold myself to a standard where I can't be disrespectful to you and be like, I don't agree with you. Some people would be like, I like being put in my place. You're not being put in your place. You're being held accountable. Right, yeah. And that's the difference of it. Whereas, if I say something to you being like, oh, what you're doing ain't correct, you're moving a bit foul, oh, you're being mean, it's giving aggressive. No, it's being honest.
I've heard that.
Stop it.
I've heard that.
Mean, it's giving aggressive.
But I've also heard that
because I told you about yourself.
But it's not even about telling someone about.
Some people don't like to be told about themselves.
It's like being G-checked. yeah.
No, yeah,
when
yeah,
someone,
yeah,
when someone
yeah,
G-checks
you
you,
know?
when someone
especially,
G-checks you,
especially in a relationship, you should be able to do that.
but someone told you about when someone told you about yourself, like, you know what, you're moving foul. That's different. When you get G-checks, like, you know what, I didn't like the way you're doing there. I think
Yeah.
you're being mad foul, right? Oh, I don't like the way you're talking to me. Bro, I haven't raised my voice, you know. Like, I'm mad.
The way I'm talking to
Respected,
you.
I'm being respected. Like, but the thing is, it's accountability of a lot of people aren't used to being told they're wrong.
Yeah.
Would
That's
you
why
say
I say
that-
sometimes that I've been around a lot of some of my female friends, for example, some of my male friends, and I was like, oh, men don't know. How can you say your friendship's real with your boys? You don't even know their last names or where they live and whatever. I said, because for what we know, we respect, and that's all we need to know.
Yeah.
Our friendship is deeper than you didn't come to my birthday, so I feel a way about it. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds silly, but I've heard many people stop talking to their brethren.
Likewise.
How dare you? It's my 25th birthday. It's
You
my
looked at my
30th.
story, you didn't
turn
wish me
up.
happy
You didn't wish me happy
birthday.
birthday. It's not a
Oh,
deep,
I've got that before.
But I'm going through. Listen, don't get twisted. Like,
It
bruh,
always happens with
you don't wish
girls
me
as
happy
well, it's
birthday. It's not that
okay.
deep. Like, okay, cool. It's what it is.
I might have just forgot.
Do you think that sometimes that's down to entitlement?
It's entitlement of social media.
Where
Yes.
they're used to
Yes.
having the applause of like, look at me,
Affirmations. Yeah.
I'm beautiful, where no one really checks them.
Bro, I do this all the time.
I think people do seek validation through social media.
It could be your
through
birthday, yeah.
friends.
For example. Say it's Kay's birthday, yeah, and I don't wish Kay happy birthday, and Kay feels the way about it, yeah, and then she's just like, oh, Reese, I invited you, didn't say nothing, rah. Bro, I can be going for a mental health breakdown, bro. Like, no disrespect.
In that sense,
you have a
you
birthday,
kind of
yeah,
just flip it and be
no
like,
disrespect,
is
no
everything
disrespect.
all right?
You have a birthday every year. If my brain snaps, your birthday is the last thing on my mind, rude boy.
It's true though.
But in that sense, especially if it's a close friend, if that's one of my close friends,
I'll just text them like,
I'm going to
Are
ask
you
if
okay?
they're
Are you
okay. It happened
depends
to
how
me.
you- yeah.
It's happened to me before. Like, I had a party and my friend was coming, everyone was gassed, and then didn't hear from her, and I was like, "She all right?" That's the first thing. Not what. And then it actually turned out that she just couldn't be bothered to say. So then I did in the
So I
end.
like
say,
man then, bro, I can't make it your birthday, like I'm
Just
short
say.
on cash. Brother, it's cool, but we'll catch up.
Done.
We'll catch up on a rebound. Minor.
It's just a thing
It's
of
not that
like,
deep.
sometimes even if you do feel aware about it, you have to kind of learn not to and be like, if that's the case, look, then just say, tell me. But even if you couldn't and there's a reason, we'll talk about it after. It's fine. We
not
might not
that
even need to
deep.
talk about
It's
it.
not
It's
that
not that
deep.
deep.
No,
you
but
know,
listen,
You have a birthday every
No,
year.
you're not listening to what I'm saying though. Some people don't think like that. There's certain
They're
people
psychopaths.
that are girls that will get like that.
I want to go to the fancy restaurants, yeah.
Like my friends, one of my friends had a birthday recently and she done a big thing, sent tickets, invite. I knew I wasn't going to go. I knew I didn't want to go. I knew I wasn't interested in doing it. So I just didn't reply and I just didn't say I'm not.
That's foul.
So you didn't reply?
That's foul.
No, not really.
foul.
Just left it unread. Or
No,
read.
because all she did was
That's
send.
foul.
No, because all she did was
What?
send. She just sent the ticket.
Brother. Oh, shit. I didn't reply.
No, but she sent it to you. She hasn't sent it to everyone.
She sent it to everyone. It's just in the
not
group.
everyone- no, not
And I was
everyone.
just like, it's one of them ones where everyone's going. I thought if I don't reply, I don't reply, she knows I'm not going to go.
You know that if just a peace sign, you just disappear.
No, to be
Home
fair,
bushes, yeah.
I was in a mood that day. I think later on I might have said, "Oh, I
Do you
wasn't
see
able
my
to
point?
make it." But
You see
it's
my
just
point
things
now?
like that. It's not that deep though. So I'm not disagreeing with you, but in certain circumstances, it isn't that deep, and I really just didn't feel in the mood of talking.
Did you speak to her afterwards?
Yeah, I've spoken to her since and stuff like that. She just, I don't think she cared, which is great.
The older I get, yeah, the more I realize how sensitive people are, bruv.
It's more female.
So,
Yeah,
listen,
bro.
It's more female.
so sensitive. I'm saying people, because boy,
Well,
it's
it
a change.
can
You got to be
males.
careful nowadays.
It's a changed world, boy. Yeah, people are sensitive. Yeah,
It's true.
if someone says something I don't like, yeah, what do you mean I like? Can you explain, please? Yeah. Oh, you know what I mean? I don't, because I'm not.
Are you-
I'm not
no,
trying to
but I
assume.
used to
'Cause
be like that a lot when
I'm
I
a
was
person
younger,
where
though.
yeah, I can take body language and do all of the other stuff. Yeah, people are stranger. Tell me what you mean by that. I didn't like the way how you did. Okay, cool. I apologize for that, but. XYZ didn't know. Yeah, but you're gaslighting me. I'm not, because I've acknowledged what you've said, right? Yeah, but I'm also saying it from my point of view. It doesn't mean that I'm disregarding what you're saying. I'm saying, okay, I understand it from your point of view. This is my point of view as well. You can't just be angry and acknowledge your side of how you felt, yeah, and not acknowledge why someone's acted a certain way. Because I'm saying I'm not disregarding your feelings, but I'm saying it weren't my intention to do that. I was moving XYZ because of XYZ. Yeah, but I feel like you're not listening. Bro, I've just acknowledged what you've said.
That shows you that I
you know
am
what?
listening.
Do you know what? I've been in that situation before, and sometimes for them kind of people, you just have to kind of just be like, do you know what?
Brother, have a nice afternoon.
Right.
Cool.
Literally, because sometimes you're like, I understand, I get it, but like, what do you want me to do? Sit there and grovel or be very... I'm not doing that. I'm going to tell you I
Sing Bruno
understand.
Mars. Sit there and sing Bruno Mars. Catch a grenade and them thing there.
Like, literally, I'm going to sit there and tell you I understand, I get it, cool. Let's move on now. No, but I just feel like you haven't understood. And I'm like... oh.
Hear me out.
And do you know what? I
don't like how dismissive you were being when I asked you, when I was trying to tell you how I felt. No, I
You have
clearly-
people that just... I think
clearly
people that
asked-
might just overcare and
I've had it.
overfeel.
I've had it where
I've clearly asked
where
you a question.
someone's had issues with their friend. That friend has called their mum to explain the issue. I was just like,
Oh, do you know what? Do you know what would be a breakupable
You went to
offence?
yeah, you went to mum.
That happened between the boyfriend and the girlfriend was angry and went to the boyfriend's mum and called him. That kind of shit. Breakupable offence.
Don't she have a mum herself?
No, but
God
if
forbid we're
they're
going through-
arguing
God
and
forbid
she's
we're
got
going
to
through
tell him
dramas.
about...
No, God forbid we're going through dramas and you've gone to tell... If you tell your mum, fine. Like,
No,
I get it,
his mum or her
I said,
mum.
God forbid you're going through dramas, yeah? If you tell your mum, cool, right, yeah?
tell
the
my mum?
last thing
That's your business,
The last
isn't
thing
it?
I ever want, yeah, in a relationship, if we're going through dramas...
To get my
Is
mum
to
involved.
her to go to your
No, let me simplify and expand it.
I could
We're
never.
going through dramas where as adults, yeah, we can deal with the situation. It's not like an extremity.
Why
it's
do
just a
parents
light
even
level of
need to get
disrespect
involved or
where
need
you've
to be
told
aware?
your girl and your girl's looking at me funny. Then you've told your mum, and then your mum's like, your mum's talking to me funny. Then you've told my mum, Rish, you need to sort it out, right? Mind your business.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's so true.
How dare you?
Nah,
It's a one-sided story.
I can't.
I'm gonna look at my mum like, how dare you? I'm looking at my missus like, how dare you?
That's
But
right.
you know what you described is a popular thing in the Nigerian community. That go to their partner's parents a lot of the time, and the partner's parents would side.
With the woman.
With the woman.
So yeah, it happens
But that's
a lot
probably
to them.
why they do it. But there are some couples like that I've known of that are quite close, and when they've had,
I'm
like,
not dating
a
your
big-
mother.
It's
I'm
true.
dating you.
A big argument, and then the families do not need to get involved. If that was me, I can honestly tell you that my aunt would probably tell you, don't involve me, sort your shit out. I wouldn't go to her personally, but if, like, my partner, which he wouldn't do, but if he came to her to say about, like, nah.
Would you say this is like...
I think that's I think that's one good thing I can say is that that's something that wouldn't happen between us, because that's something that we both hate.
Would you say that's respect based on trauma though? Like, that's a traumatic thing that can
don't
kind of
know.
affect your relationship?
Maybe, maybe because because one of my exes used to want to try and do shit like that, and I'm like, tweet to my aunt, because she won't have it. She won't listen to you. It's got nothing to do with her.
What's your thoughts on this? Because you was talking about this earlier on, innit?
That
Probably,
as Gabriel said, as a Nigerian, right, and
I can't
I
do
also
that.
know I
Can't be
also
in there, I
learned
don't know.
in growing up that this is also something that is also prevalent in Caribbean communities.
Not my house.
That-
You're mad.
Let me finish. Let me get there.
This is my house.
Look at his side.
Hey, fly, boy, fly.
Small. Make
Fly,
our
fly.
lands.
Hey, I'm
Make our
sorry.
lands.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go on, continue.
That using your left hand is there's either something wrong with it, demonic about it, or
Are you offended?
like there's I thought
No,
I,
I'm right-handed.
I personally thought this was something that was just in from a Nigerian perspective, but I've learned from a lot of different people that they've
Yeah, you said
heard.
in Catholicism, if it was Catholicism, at certain levels of Christianity, if you was left-handed, they used to tamper you in your left hand and make you use your hand.
Same
That's
now.
my brother. You got burned as a witch
I've
back in the day,
grown
boy.
up-
Yeah, I would have been.
You know, I write.
I would have
with
been
my right-
traumatized.
I write with
Lefty?
my right
Yeah.
hand. I'm generally, I'm generally a lefty. And
So you write where you write.
Yeah.
Ambidextrous.
But everything else is my left.
But that's like me
so-
though.
Arnold.
Too much.
Hey, relax.
Oh, but no, that's like me. I write with my left, but like,
Sonk.
you know, back in day in school when everyone used to be like, "Oh, you're left-handed, let me give you left scissors or whatever." I wouldn't cut left-handed.
Dickhead scissors, bro.
But I don't understand. Listen. Till this day,
Them special scissors.
till this day, I don't know what made the difference between having left-handed and right-handed
Tell me you think you're better than me without telling me you think you're better than me. Miss, can you give me the left-handed scissors, please? What?
Do you know, I never understood
piss me
it.
off, bruv.
And I actually always used to write ones because I cut with my right hand, but I never got it. And I used to bother me. I used to always ask my mum. My mum's like, in school, this is what the teachers are trying to teach you. My mum used to basically tell me
What, you're
they're chatting
ambidextrous?
shit.
You're ambidextrous, yeah? Oh, like, Ace, left-handed right or right-footed. I think it's the weirdest thing ever, bro.
And my
That's like me.
daughter's left-handed.
Are you?
And
Yeah.
my sister's
Thinking about
left-handed. My sister's left-handed as well.
Yeah, they would have burned you with Joan of Arc, bro.
But when me growing up,
Agnes.
whenever somebody would give me something with my left hand and I'd go to reach for it with my left hand,
Yeah.
they'd literally like reprimand me, like tell like, what are you doing? Are you mad? Like my sisters would
Old
say,
wives' tales, innit?
your
Yeah.
left hand. Like somebody gives you money, you go take it with your left hand.
Well, it's like, for example, if I spud, like, or if I'm with like Muslim friends, I take something from them. I never give them my left. Like I'm used to using my, even though I'm right-handed, I'm used to shaking my hand with my left hand, innit?
Yeah.
Because I don't like people touching my hands.
But when
I think
you-
with like Muslims, I naturally give
when-
them my right
when
hand.
you-
I think
when
it's
you were
a
growing
cultural
up, though,
thing. Some people are really funny about your left hand.
That's what I mean.
mad.
When you were growing up, were you ever told about anything about your left hand?
I was aware
And
of
I-
it. No,
and
I
I
was
asked
aware
this.
of it, but I was aware of it. But I thought it was foolishness. Like, you see all that old wives' tales here? There's certain old wives'
Yeah.
tales that I've heard that I think is absolute top
Yeah, like you should
tier
use your hand
bollocks.
because that's the hand you wipe your bum with.
Yeah,
I like that
like
one.
my personal favorite, which I think is top tier bollocks of wives' tales, and I've said this before. When a woman gives birth and she comes home from the hospital, she has to stay in the house for at least 2 weeks because she'll catch cold in her underneath. Did she not just leave the hospital?
Do you know that one is very, very, very dumb?
In her underneath.
Do you know, I've heard it, but I never actually thought it was a thing. It's stupid. Maybe back then it was. They should catch cold under.
We should dig out some old tales.
So
I thought he was going to say nigga something else.
basic.
I heard that. I wanted to ignore it.
I'm trying to, and I thought, wait.
For Mark, it's on brand. It's on
Very,
brand for Mark.
very on brand.
Oh, please continue.
You're trying to look at me sideways like that's not like you. Yes.
Come on, 1976.
So my question is, are there things that maybe you learned that were taught to you as being respectful, but you learned it in a way that was kind of a hard way to learn it?
No,
Like basically, like with me and my left hand, it was constantly the
I don't even like that
shit.
movement.
Yeah. No,
No,
I'm
some
really
people
like a.
Oh,
guys,
guys, sometimes you know, like
You're doing it again.
I don't know because I don't care. 'cause
Hey, yo.
I'm trying to get the point across. Like, that was something serious for me.
I love you. Sorry.
So no, I think
No, I hear you.
some of the things that obviously there's certain things like, for example, if family members came to the house, no matter what you're doing, you come downstairs, you greet them, you go about
Yeah.
your business. Referring to people like obviously
Don't talk back.
uncle, sir, like treating people with general manners. I don't think there was any lessons. I always made a joke that I said if I ever had kids, I'll raise my kids my wife and kids way, which I'll teach you the best lesson in the evilest possible way.
Oh,
Right, yeah, which means like
It's
you
the
learn
best.
the lesson, innit? But I don't think I've ever taught. Actually, there was one time. I think my mum told me not to go somewhere, and I went there, and my mum told me I've got an hour to get back in the house, or you better find your bags. There was no way I was getting back in an hour. I got kicked out still, but I had to learn the lesson the way I was meant to learn the lesson.
oh my God, that's the best way to.
I never got
listen.
kicked out. I just got beats.
Beating I got taught that my mum beating, but it stopped becoming redundant. It became psychological warfare.
Yeah, she
One time, my aunt actually did do it to me. One
she'll leave
time,
that
she actually
light
put
on.
bags at the door, and I
I was
started
getting
crying.
beats.
Soft you, bruv.
No, because I was just like, not in front of her face, but afterwards I was like, okay, fine. In my head, I was like, I'm going to my friend's
Fuck
house.
you, bruv.
I cried on the way
Kick
out.
you out.
And it was, and you know, it's one of them cries. You know, it's one of them cries. You know,
The nose is just
it's not even that. It's when they fold their arms as well. Nah, it's one of them cries.
Make me take that, bruv. What you gonna say?
Proper.
Mark, what you gonna ask Gabriel?
Proper.
I don't know though.
What about the thing?
What was I gonna ask?
I thought Mark was going to ask Gabriel about
no.
that situation. So, what is the lesson you've had to learn apart from your left hand? Not do the crank that soldier boy in the kitchen.
I'm fucking done.
You!
Oh God.
What you say though, yeah, as a man, like, you have to learn these things anyway. Like, for example, I don't know.
I was taught to cook and clean from young.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not even talking even just in your household. I'm talking just through interaction in your everyday life. So, for example, right, I always say to myself, I know when someone hasn't been punched in the face before.
Oh, fact. I said to my nephew.
The way they carry themselves.
They're bit-
so disrespectful.
That makes so much
I said to my
sense.
nephew, and my boy said to me the other day, I'm mad cheeky for that. I said, no, when my nephew was younger, he's still young. He used to do certain things, but Uncle Reece, you're weak. And I was like, okay, cool. And he used to keep punching in it.
Yeah.
And I
Oh,
said,
dear.
listen, enjoy this. Because I said, the day someone punches you in your face, yeah, you won't be so quick to throw your hands. Right, yeah? And I think it's just a lesson that all of us learn, yeah? Like, I think as I got older, I always became a counter fighter. Certain men have to do it, or there has to be like a reasoning for you to throw punch first. Like if there's body language and the person's gonna go, you're gonna throw a bang. In school, it was one of the ones where it's like I was chill. The minute I felt I was in danger, I'm writing you off. It's not even debatable. I'm clapping you, like absolutely, boom. Nyam, Merry Christmas, bro. Hold this two-piece with no fries, bruv. Like, one of you is getting jabbed up, but it ain't gonna be
Merry
me.
Christmas.
2 piece, no fries.
Give a perfect example. So with guys, you know there's certain fighting words. So when you was younger,
Pussy.
if you told
Your
someone,
mum.
yeah, pussy,
Suck your mum. Suck your
I
mum.
think we were
Nah,
talking about this a little bit.
No,
before.
couldn't
Mine
someone-
was your mum, that's it,
No,
done.
yeah,
Fight.
No, but even before your
When
mum,
even your mum
if a man
XYZ,
called you
just-
pussy,
just that.
yeah, I don't know why it was so rattling. Like you just so red, like, bruv, who, like pussy-o, like someone calling you a pussy-o, yeah.
Pussy-o.
No, but even that, not even that. Pussy-o's like you're gesturing, man. Like you don't even take them seriously.
Yeah.
Someone calling you a pussy, like you're like pussy-o to your face, yeah.
Mad.
Was mad. I don't know why it used to rattle you. When someone said suck your mum, the conversation over.
Yeah, done.
Yeah.
But this is
It's mad.
So with your so this
It's
is
not even like the conversation was over. It's going time.
men kind of learn these things because they've either been punched in the face before, they've had physical fights, they've seen people have physical fights, they've seen people get beaten up. Whereas, for example, I was having a conversation with my female friend about this. Every time you say something about a woman, she says, "Okay, so does that mean your mum's like that then?" And it's like,
Yeah.
it's like being so comfortable using someone's mum.
No, it's
The
not
lesson
nice.
the lesson I've learned is, yeah.
It's weird.
The lesson I've learned is, and I think it's a lesson that a lot of women I've grown up around don't understand is, like for me, I always knew, I know who I can, like there's, the term is selective bad boys, and I don't mean it in a rude way, yeah, but for we're all men are taught, yeah, especially the ones with intelligence are taught, if you think you're bad, there's always someone out there badder than you.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
100%.
So for me, I wouldn't square off against something like John Jones, for example, because I know John Jones can write me off. Yeah, like I wouldn't put myself in a situation where I know the person can cascade my face. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
A lot of water.
Like literally, party's done. Do not pass go, do not collect. Yeah. Whereas a lot of women will say wayward things and beef men and be like, oh, but he can't touch me. Bro, I live by, listen, on the equal opportunity thing, you gotta be careful. I say to my youngest sister, as much as I love you, yeah, be very careful. Because certain man will literally light off your face
Some
and
people
feel
are
no
tapped.
way. And it's not a woman beating thing, it's a disrespect thing. They see disrespect in one linear way, yeah. Hold these equal opportunity bangs. And it sounds mad to say that, but bro, it's the way it
can get
is.
Yeah.
Well, how's that thing go? Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anyone can. Woman can, man.
Mexican.
No, but literally, when I hear people, you say arguments, I'm like, listen, you need to be careful, because I don't know, like even when I hear some of the new generation, like some of the people in like the newer generation,
You can tell they've fought before.
I'm like, listen, you need to be careful.
You've never,
You
yeah.
said that when I was growing up.
Done.
Yeah, you'll get beaten up for that.
Come on the corner, bro.
Yeah.
Come outside
It's finished.
until they get that one thump in their face. Like,
Like I'm saying, a punch in the face is a good lesson. I
Bruv,
think it
it's a humbling experience.
Yeah, it's a humbling experience. Yeah.
Especially if you see it coming. That's the worst. If you
What,
have
watch-
to stand
watch
there
the fist
and
come into
kinda-
your face.
Like a punch in the face by surprise is one thing, but a punch in the face that you see coming, that because you had to prepare for
I'm
it.
the time, yeah.
what, like slow motion, like the Flash.
Ooh.
The
I'm
sit-
in the time. No, listen. I've been in fights. Yeah, I'm in the time I got hit in
just
school.
got punched
Yeah,
in the face.
Was fighting at the bus stop in it. Like it was fighting. There's a Portuguese youth. Me and him used to go to war like every year in school. Yeah, I think that kid still hates me. But I never lost that fight, bruv. I just thought it was a pussy to this day. Like,
Was it
School
like
were
you, like Peter Griffin and the chicken?
no. The difference is
straight
the difference
off.
is the difference is because one of them Peter loses. Peter never really beats the chicken, bro. The chicken writes him off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
is
never
the-
lost.
the-
Okay.
One of the longest scenes.
There was a fight I had, and when I tell you, this you, we fired at the bus stop. This you caught me on my mum's life. My left hand has never gone up so quickly in my life. He rocked my jaw, bro, to a point where like my jaw was. When you've been hit, and I mean hit, yeah, you're still on the ground. That day I learned one thing: I have a strong jaw. Yeah, but
You ate
I'll
the
tell you
punch.
this right now, bro. Man ate it, but I was like starry, bro. Starry.
Alright.
Like, you know, you're just scatty when you're thumping and you get caught, bruv. Left hand did this. Protect your chin, bruv. Protect your neck, protect your chin, protect everything. Hand was up, like, boom. When I heard someone again, I'm gonna call the police. Bus is coming. I got on the bus. I said, cross my time, please.
No, the ring.
Oh, the ring.
And oh,
It sounded like
And the heartbeat.
It sounded like
The heartbeat.
It sounded like the balloon noise that you hear.
I think everyone needs
And Jimmy Walker.
I'm Jimmy Walker, you're stupid.
God.
Listen, it's not a game, bro. Man, thumping in your face, trust me. That's what I said. You know, man, I think for a man, yeah, it's not even if you lose fights, because you can lose a fight. It's if you get dropped. I don't know if it was the same for you lot ever, yeah, but it was one of the ones where it's like you can lose a fight and be like, oh, you got broken up, yeah.
But
man,
if you get
bang me in the face.
dropped.
If you get dropped,
With witnesses.
that's where it becomes a thing.
But I feel sorry for today's generation because everything's recorded.
But
Ain't no one forgetting
but
nothing.
things were recorded when I was young. But
Because
the
back
camera
in the day
quality
when
was
we
bad.
was, yeah, you couldn't see it properly.
That
Now,
thing used to equal CCTV cameras.
There was nowhere to put it. That's another thing.
People just send it through.
it would just go, yeah, to
Bluetooth
be.
and
Do you remember
infrared.
when happy slapping got serious?
I was
Yeah.
just about to say about Happy Slapping.
And then like the videos of it that you would see, like, oh, okay, yeah, you went.
People
too
got
far.
the shit slapped out
Yeah.
of them, boy.
But I always find it funny because when you see girl fights and you see a loudmouth girl get beaten up by the quiet girl, if you notice, whenever they get hit the first time or the second time, they start to lag. Like their brain says, hold on.
You ain't backing your talk.
Come on, like AOL dial-up, innit? Like, the thing just don't connect. It just don't
buffering.
connect, bro.
There's buffering.
You know in your MacBook here, when the render thing comes on, the color thing, and it just starts doing this.
That's an AOL dial.
It looks like, you remember Ovi from Love Island, innit? It looks like it's tattooed, it looks like the loading bar. It just looks like, it just don't correlate, bro. The thing's just still loading, bro.
He's totally.
That's what it looks like. The tattoo looks like a loading bar. I'm not taking a piss, it just looks
No,
like a
he's
loading bar.
totally dodging now. Only now I've just realised it does.
It's like a loading bar, like
Yeah.
he's loading.
No.
Gabriel, more people need to be punched in the face.
Yeah. The motto of the
Just
story.
hold a hot box and you'll
Going
know.
on to that, yeah, because I put like kind of thing on that subject. Think about how generations changing that. What do you think the next generation of young person, black person, like not Gen Z, the generation after them are gonna be like?
That's the reason that's mad is because if you think about what you've learned from your parents and where they've learned what they taught you from. So the generation that's coming up now are then going to be, from what they're learning with the internet and social media and everything literally being at their fingertips, like being socially awkward, not really knowing how to talk, dating being what it is, not even really know how to look people in the eyes when they talk, etc., etc. How do you see them being as just humans?
And do you blame the generation before, like our parents, for the generation that exists?
I don't blame our parents.
I'll explain it afterwards, but I want to give you the
I know what you mean, but
Repeat that again, sorry.
Do you blame our parents' generation for the generation that currently exists? I'll explain it based on your answers. It's a yes or no, and I'll explain.
No,
So you don't.
No. But I think, and it's a mad thing to say, but I think the influence, and just not the like from a close influence and a wider influence of the internet and social media has done so much damage to people. Just as regular human beings who don't even know how to go to a bar and interact or go to a club and dance. People don't
Enjoy
dance
yourself
anymore. They don't know. It's like they
or
don't
if
know.
they dance, it's dancing with your phone in the hand,
Because
recording everything.
It's been. I don't think it's parents. I don't think it's the parents, but I think that social media and the internet has diluted so much of just how they think.
I feel
where
like
they may not have even been fully formed as well.
and that's the other issue. They're not fully formed, but they want to be living in the Truman Show.
Do you want me to say why I
is such
think
a
why I
good
asked that
analogy.
question?
Yeah.
When you think of the generation before, I'll use terms which was used when we were growing up.
So when you say Generation 4, what age are you?
As our parents from millennials to Gen Z.
Okay.
Right, yeah, because our parents are millennials as well. Right, yeah. So when I use that term, it will be a thing of them being like, if you work hard, you can be anything you want to be.
Yeah.
You have to understand that that term in itself sounds great until you see the other side of it. So you have people now that, and I don't mean it's not an LGBT thing, right? Yeah, but you can be that. Okay, I don't want to be this. I can be this.
Maybe not
Why
intentionally.
Tom now wants to be Tammy, like, or vice versa. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So if you've given people or your kids the freedom of understanding, no matter what, this is what it is, but you, if you put your mind to it, can be anything you want. You have to understand that it's going to have a domino effect based on the understanding of what the person feels comfortable being. I.e. the Chris Rock joke, right, yeah? That in itself is a lie, because you didn't grow up and wanting to be the vice principal. You want to be the principal. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So you can't be anything you want to be. I can't wake up tomorrow and be Goku. It doesn't work like that. I'm not gonna be East Asian with gold hair. It just doesn't work that way. Why are you laughing?
It's the details. It's the details.
So quick as well.
I don't even think the people that drew Goku intended for him to even be East Asian. They wanted him to probably be like
A monkey.
Yeah, white. No, I think they probably
It's a monkey. It's based on a cartoon, it's a monkey.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
But he's Asian with gold hair. Fine. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
But do you
I don't get why that's so funny. I don't understand why you're laughing.
Because he is, but it's just the way, I don't know. It's
but
the
do
way
you feel the
you put it
government
across.
have stepped in
Listen.
with different rules and
No, but
like,
even
because they're trying to bring down the I think the law of where you can change your sex now.
Listen, even before we even get to that stage, yeah, you got to understand. We're saying, okay, you're saying social media, you're saying the internet, you're saying all these things. Parents still have to pay attention
Of
to
course.
what their child
No,
are doing.
yes.
Listen, before I could, when the day I become a parent, before I blame anything outside, I got to make sure the patterns of play of manners, how you carry yourself, your self-respect, and understand it's different based on generations, but all of these things, no matter what, yeah.
But
And listen,
also-
I remember I grew up with the internet as well.
Yeah.
Right. Even though I grew up with like latter teenagers, I still grew up with the internet as well. The self-assuredness, single parent home. My mum made me feel so secure within myself that even when I was around my friends who were titans, if I didn't want to do something, I wasn't doing it.
But do you also think that obviously our generation or the one before us, it took a village as well?
Yes, but
There was that community.
No, I understand that premise as an overall, yeah. as in it still takes a village. But you have to understand that, and I believe it's based on culture. And I want to hear like properly like Owen Gabby's opinion on this. Yeah, it's based on culture. The longer you're here, like I say this all the time, the way myself and my older sister and one of my younger sisters were raised, we were raised like black British, we're raised like black Caribbean kids. Yeah, the old rules apply. Do not pass go. Do not collect. This is what we're telling you to do.
Yeah.
My younger siblings are raised like black British kids. So ultimately, the people who are here longer or under your parents, you acclimatized to British roles
It's
and
funny.
British foundations.
It's funny you say that because I was talking to my dad the other day, and I think he finally admitted that he went a bit soft on my younger sister and my younger brother. I was like, yeah, me and my other sister, we got the licks and the beats. Them two.
But that's how it always works.
I know, but it was just like, yeah, you
Your first
soft.
child, you're a little bit more rigid. You're a little bit more rigid with them because it's your first child.
Yeah.
Your second child, you know all the mistakes you made with your first child. So what you do is your thing.
You learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, but also the first child learns from the parents. The second child learns from the older sibling.
The older sibling, yeah.
But
That's so true.
as much as I can blame social media and everything else, it starts in your house.
Of course, it starts in your house, but we also got to put into that. Obviously, when school comes,
People dash tablets in their people
in
dash
school-
tablets in their kids' face instead of talking to them. You think that's based on social media?
No,
I'm learning from Peppa Pig, not my parent.
I've never understood
Even
that.
Ian Wright said he stopped his daughters watching Peppa Pig. The picnic got no manners.
No, she don't. I say this all the time.
How am I gonna blame social media for my child's foul behaviour? Yeah, if
You're
me-
using these other distractions.
there you go.
To parent your.
I'll
your-
see
your child.
I'll see mums on the bus won't talk to their child but give them the tablet. Or
I've seen mums on their phone and the child just.
Running amok.
It's not even that. Sometimes when your kid is so free to just take your phone, that's when you know it's like a thing. Like, oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, I was trying to. Oh, see, I had to miss your call. Sorry, baby, I had my phone. The kids have my. My
You know the
phone is my own
but
phone.
you know
You
the
know.
cognitive part of your brain for reading a book and for and screen are two separate things.
But it's to the point where
I said
parents
this.
are
My
now
friend
giving
tried
their
to
kids
swipe.
screen
My
time.
friend, when my friend was a primary school teacher before he was teacher assistant before he's kind of gone off and now he works as a uni lecturer. Yeah, like youngest in the borough, by the way. Like he's 32 now. So being a uni lecturer as a 32 is crazy. Yeah.
Go ahead.
When he was in.
Okay.
When he was teaching in the school, because he said that even by the time when he was teaching, for example, he has his son. His son's 13 now, yeah? Even then, when he was in the school, he was learning a lot about his son while teaching. He said, while I'm teaching, I'm watching a child try to swipe a book. And that's the point I'm trying to say. You can't blame teachers for that.
That's terrible.
They're not social media. At the age of 5, you got to blame parents.
Mate.
Yeah, because
He watched the child try to swipe a book.
Isn't like this?
Yeah, like it's a tablet.
Because I don't understand the whole. When someone says, "Yeah, my child is tech savvy," I'm like, your child's only 4. Like, what
shouldn't
kind of
be.
tech savvy they should be. Like, no.
I get it. Like,
Read a book.
if you've got a
My
child
nephew
around
there.
you, they're going to be aware of that's
social
how
media,
you unlock the
but even
phone.
with my nephew,
but-
I'm like, yeah, there'll be times where like if it's just me and my nephew and I'm in the house and my sister's going to do something, I'm like, yeah, Joe, you got 10 minutes on the tablet, especially in the week. Like,
Yeah,
read a,
the time 'em.
when people say, oh, I'm not really a book person, become a book person, bro.
There's that, and you're creating like a IG page for your child. So your child's posing.
I'm not going
taking
into that
pictures
conversation.
and
It's
videos.
creepy.
I don't talk about that.
Oh, controlled by mummy.
Mummy loves me.
Yeah, like
You wrote the caption, bitch. Come on now.
Where is
Sorry.
it? Account of blah blah blah. Child of no what of and it's got mummy and daddy's Instagram @s
And
on
then,
there.
and then it's tagged to mommy and daddy's Instagram as
Yeah,
well.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
yeah, it's weird.
child
Yeah.
of da-da-da. I thought only it was weird with celebrity kids did that, and then now it's just.
And they're puppies.
Those people are lonely, you know.
It's bizarre.
I never mean it rude. They're lonely, bro. They're lonely. They're lonely,
You know
bro.
what?
I never trying to be a prick. Them people are lonely, bro. It's like,
Especially, no, you know, if you have like a puppy page and you keep
No, I don't know.
up with it, like
I don't know.
Well, no, but I'm just saying, if people have a puppy and they keep up with it, like literally,
How many times do you need to see the same puppy,
upload
the same face?
You upload that fucking Instagram like it's your own.
But this is the funny thing about social media.
I mean,
Yeah.
each to their own. I
Yes.
think, but boy.
Yes, the person who started an Instagram page for their pet and
Probably
keeps
gets more
up
like
with
for their
and
their
keeps
puppy.
up with it, problem. But you see the people who then follow, like, and then start to comment to the pet. Like, the pet is then going to reply to them. Equally sick. And you know good and damn well ain't no animal going, oh, wait a minute. Oh, she followed me. Cool. All right. No. So,
no, but do you know what? Those puppy people, those dog people are different.
The puppy does this with its paw. To follow, bro.
No, but them dog people are serious. Like it's like a community.
Oh my god, my dog's like it's like my baby. Well, first of all, it's not.
wow.
Because you can't compare. You could compare a dog to being a family member, like part of the family, but you can't compare it to being like your child. I don't want to hear that.
I guess a lot of people that don't have children yet like to say that because it's just they treat it
They're
like
low
it's
maintenance. You cannot compare an animal to a human being.
I have a pet. I've had a pet. I have a child. They're not the same in any way, shape,
like
or
my
form.
little cousin.
Your
She's
cat will
just
go
got
about
into
his
having
business.
her
My
dog,
cat
and
will go about
she's
his
very
business.
much like
Your
that.
daughter go about her business. Her mum's coming to kill you, bro. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm letting my daughter go about her business. Okay. No. Please.
Where are you? Where's she gone? Oh, I think she was in Maryland or something.
I don't even know, you know. I think she just, boy,
So now his mum's gonna give you the two-piece, bro.
death.
let it happen.
Oh,
You will never see the light of day again when she takes your daughter back, bro.
I lived a good life.
You know what I mean? But yeah, Kay, we needed to move on to your scenarios.
Here we go, yo.
So I'm just gonna do two.
Scenario.
I'll start off with the first one, and then I've got one for some questions that people have asked on the pod, which we'll ask throughout, but we won't have time for all of them today. So imagine, like, okay, I'll start the question on this. How far are you willing to go in terms of desperation?
I ain't said nothing. Jeez.
How honestly desperate would you need to be before you actually like commit a crime in terms of murder? Like, how desperate would you need to
Fraud
be?
or murder?
No, murder. And the context behind it is, let's say, put it this way, let's say you're proper struggling, on your face, you have no home, no family, no friends,
But what's
nothing.
the murder gonna do?
No,
Give me a
listen. No, but I'm saying, and then it's dumb. It's a dumb scenario. But let's say someone's giving you the proposition.
She had 3 questions. Someone she picked. I love eye contact, babes. They ain't gonna make a difference for me.
So let's just say,
Please.
Complete your sentence.
Fatality.
someone gives you the option
Of.
and basically says, look, I see you're struggling, I see all this, like, not as if to say like, oh, you ain't got no money, like, literally it's either life or death. You're at the point
So I'm a
where
broke boy.
you're more than broke, you're on the streets, you've got no family, no friends, I don't know what happened, but it's just you, and you haven't eaten for probably about, I don't know, God knows how long, you're probably about to die,
My ribs
and
are
you've been
touching.
given you've been given the proposition to kill 10 strangers.
10?
I don't know, 5, 10. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
5. It's a certain amount. It's like 5, 10 strangers.
What am I,
whatever.
assassin or something?
No, but they'll all be there, so they'll all be lined up,
I could be
and you have to
catching my
kill.
first. Let me get used to one first before.
No, but you have to
send
kill
me out.
5. No, you have to
Can't
kill.
I get the one kill
But
and
this is the
done?
thing. You have to kill 5 people to basically get yourself back on
Is
track.
it like a reward card or something?
No, it just means that you'll,
Got me out here
Like
working.
Starbucks.
be alright.
Fam, got me out here working.
Get your
under
first
the
5,
table,
get
you
one
know.
free.
Must say you get your first.
Assassinating
Must say you get your first
10.
5, you get a free coffee. That's hilarious.
But yeah, no, let's say they're lined up. You don't know anything about
I
these
have
people.
served. I will be of service.
But you've been told they're bad people.
Okay.
You don't know it for sure though. They might not be.
The
But
only
you've been
way.
told they are.
The
But
only way.
So what do I get out of it? Money?
you get a life. You get an easy life. You get money.
Easy
you
life
get,
or soft life?
The
no,
only way,
like you don't.
Hey, yo,
You won't struggle anymore. Like
the only way
guaranteed.
The only way I could commit murder is if my name was Deximus Maximus Meridius.
Brudius.
Right, yeah. Father of a murdered son.
Yeah.
Husband
Husband
of a murdered wife.
And
I shall have my vengeance.
That's the only way.
I
Man is
love
committing
it.
M's,
My name
bro.
is Maximus Decimus Brutus. Listen, I can't tell you how many times I've fucking seen that film. Great film. Literally, like, you will not struggle anymore. Like, famine out the window, poverty out the window, everything. Like,
You're
you're
become supersonic, bro. Yeah. Man says famine out the window. What am I doing? Flying to different countries and taking their resources.
But no, basically, no. How far?
Africa, give me that.
How desperate would you need to be to do
North
that?
Korea, give me that.
Like, you're probably gonna.
England,
You see my work?
you see my work. Oi, royal family, give me that.
You see what
Yeah,
I
like,
did?
you're probably gonna die. Like,
Thanks.
if you don't eat,
You've
You've got no money.
You're gonna die anyway.
Yeah. Someone gonna want to kill me after that. After done see my work.
Yep.
after your what you're working at. Wow.
Jesus.
But yeah, how far would you go? Like,
Answer my question.
would you rather die?
I'd rather die.
Would you rather die or kill to survive?
I'd rather die. Why should I take someone else's life?
Why is it taking you so long to think about it?
Because you've been on the planet longer than all of us.
Yeah.
Why is it taking you so long to think about it?
Human nature is
Survival.
like,
Survival, yeah.
It is survival.
I would.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
No, it would. No, naturally it would be. 'Cause what is this, Hunger Games? But I don't think I
That's
could.
what it sounds like.
I couldn't
I'm
live
hungry.
with doing it.
Everdeen.
Basically, Katniss. But
No, I couldn't see myself doing it.
no, same. I feel like you two think about it the most.
They've been on the planet longer than everyone else.
There's water to drink. I'll be fine.
What if there isn't?
When it rains, isn't it?
What if there isn't?
So open your mouth.
Owen says not going to do it. You know Owen's not going to do it. He's thinking about
No
it.
way. I love life too much. And
What
can't
if
take somebody
you was
else's
given the
life.
option to kill the same thing, but to stop? I think we've had this conversation though. To stop the worst crimes in the world in terms of
What is he, Batman?
no, but let's just say it's just what you would do,
No, they've discussed
knowing
about
it's
Batman,
gonna
like,
stop.
So quickly,
Go
you
on.
know, just go Batman. The billionaire who dresses up at night and goes out on the street to beat up poor people. Do you know how mad that is? Bro, do you know how mad that is?
Wait, what?
He's a billionaire. Yeah, that.
Oh, I thought, you know what?
Do you know how mad
My
that
brain
is?
was somewhere
Beating
else.
up poor
I wasn't
people.
thinking it. It's true.
You see when you say
Man
that?
there drop gum or just standing there being lookout and man gets my jaw broken while this billionaire bust my jaw. I'm sorry, fund my household then.
It's true, you know.
Richie Rich.
It's Friday night and I went to get an 8 and now my leg is broken.
He'd be like, you heard about Jimmy? What about Jimmy? Yeah, Batman came for
my
him, man.
Man pushed man off a roof. Just looking out.
Go on, Matt, do
I
it.
had no firearm on me or nothing, bro. Wait, what's the other one you had?
What,
Kaden?
what's the other one?
So you wouldn't do that if you knew it was gonna
No.
eliminate all
No,
rapists.
Eliminate all.
No, sorry. I'm not committing a crime. You can that thing, stop the one to help the many, is crazy to me, bro.
I think it's a bit wild, but I just have to know everyone else's opinion on it. Anyway,
And
okay.
no guarantees.
Facts.
There's not. Even though they tell you there's guarantees, you
People are
don't know
people,
that.
yeah.
Who are they?
So you have one destination to send each of us. So I'll have to go around and do this one by one.
Let me go first.
Huh?
Let me go first.
Yeah. So you've got one destination to send each of us to, who you sending to where and why that particular location. It can be out of the UK. It can just be an area like Maryland. I don't know.
I'm sending O to the Dominican Republic.
Why?
Because O loves these big batty gal and Bear them got BBLs, and that's just O's dream where he can put his bum in someone's faces.
It's got to be natural.
He can put his, he let them put their bum in his
Give me
face.
some cellulite.
I need some cellular.
I'm sending Katie to a comedy club just so people know that she's not funny.
He doesn't have to go there to tell her that.
Wow, jeez. Thanks, guys.
I'm sending Mark to an osteopath because Lord knows he needs a good left shoulder as well as he needs a good right one.
Have you hurt yourself again?
No, I just okay some shoulder on Saturday as well. So I felt bad. I'll tell you after. But yeah,
No, you told me.
no, I didn't tell them a lot, but I told them after. Oh, what's yours?
All right. I'm going to send...
And I'm sending Gabby to Abbey Road because I think Gabby deserves a bigger studio.
I appreciate that.
Love and guidance, my brother.
I'm gonna send Reese
To a shootout.
No. It's in between somewhere calm and somewhere mad. I'll send Reese to Vegas.
Absolutely not.
What?
Just for that reason. Mark. Mark, I'm gonna send you to Egypt.
Why?
When you grow your beard, look at one of the pharaohs. They might try to
They could-
shoot you up.
Calm, one. Beautiful and mad nightlife as well. Okay.
No. I'm scared of where any of you want to send me.
Told you, a comedy club.
Fuck off.
I'll go
Look at me saying it, just staring at the screen as well.
Oh. Is it Greenland?
Girl, I don't know.
The cold place.
At the top?
Yeah.
Northern Lights.
Oh, Iceland.
Yeah.
Why?
To freeze.
Northern Lights.
I would actually love to go.
Yeah, I know. And I know you probably want to do one of those like cube things that you can stay in and
I just want to see everything.
I know.
And
I know you
freeze.
do. I know. Gabriel.
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 Who?
Gabriel. He's going home. I'm sending it to you. He will survive. He will see life.
He's going home. He will see life.
Take your MacBook. We will not come back. Yeah, that's my man.
Marcus.
I'm seeing Cadia,
I hate you.
a Buddhist
I
temple.
like the way you start busting up because you know.
Why?
A
You think I
Buddhist
need,
Because you
You
need to
think I
learn
need
to
help?
relax.
Yes.
you think I need help?
You
Yes.
need to learn to relax.
Thanks, Thank you. I can't even take that. I'm gonna take that positively.
Similar to that, you know the reborn Doctor Strange one. She might learn just to.
Oh, yeah, listen, I would love it. I'd love it.
Oh,
I would love it.
Show me Peter Parker.
What is that woman's name? What is that woman's name again?
show me Morris Chestnut.
Hell fucking yes.
Sending O.
To 1980s porn shoot, bruv. Ron Jeremy, is that you?
Teach me everything you know. Well, not everything, because
You're catching cases.
Yeah.
Don't teach me everything.
No.
No, don't teach me everything.
Back to the 90s.
Oh yes,
Full head of hair.
wicked.
Hairline was
Ah.
intact. Man was out here. Baggy jeans were still in fashion. One riot.
Oh god.
My click suit in the 90s.
You can wear your shell suit, look like a real pussy, or like a the
No,
extra
don't do
member
that. I
of.
had a click suit and Clarks.
Look like
I
extra
was
member
down.
of Run
I was
DMC.
down. I had a click suit and Clarks from Hackney Marshes.
Whose house?
And I'm sending Reese to
Good times.
Brazil. The nice part.
Not the favelas.
the nice
No, man. That's why I can't
There's
be
nothing John Wick about me in the
Send him to
favelas.
see him God and just see him make his way out.
Yeah.
Nothing John,
See your gods, boys.
Send him to see
Even
your
the
gods.
kids. Even the kids.
nothing John Wick about me in them favelas, boy. Party's done. Man jumping out from windows
You
with AKs, bruv,
can meet Adriana.
and M4s and that.
Stop it. I'm sending Gabby to one of the biggest music producer studios of his choice so he can be in his element. I'm sending Mark.
I drank that drink with great
Why
haste.
is everyone so
Back to-
scared about where they're going?
I know. Back to the age where you was in your element music wise,
For the 90s.
Yeah.
so
LB.
you could live out your days
Mad.
forever.
Trying to treat like you're Dane Bowers.
Live out your days and die.
like you're Dane Bowers, bruv.
Your emanate days.
I'm sending you. I'm gonna send.
You emanate.
Oh shit!
No, I'm basically sending you back there so you can relive your days, is what I meant to say, sorry.
Must it like you're on death door.
And have a bit, no, just so you can have a do-over. I feel like you want to get that boy band out of your
I
system.
don't.
If there's anything
really
else
lived
you
it.
want
Do
well,
what damage
hey, well,
did.
this is where I'm sending you. So I am sending you to relive it and relive it differently if you choose to, okay?
You're gonna do what damage is, but you're gonna do better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sending O to. I am sending O on.
Strip club.
Nope. I
Sex
am
party.
sending you
To the P2J
on the
project.
cruise of a lifetime.
Gel.
To the P2J project.
It can be from now to eternity if you choose to.
Kiss my cough.
Where you are, no,
Next week. Yeah.
no, on the cruise.
On a cruise.
On a cruise where you are the captain
To the Bermuda Triangle.
to relive your sailor days. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Sailor days.
It's a metaphor. It's not
that
literal.
boat is
No, but it's you're living the metaphor. But yeah, no, I'll send you back to time when you can live your sailor days. But why not do it on a cruise ship, on a yacht that you own, that's yours, and you're wearing the hat.
ocean.
You are
Must have you
driving
earned.
the boat.
On a yacht.
That's where I'm sending you.
I'm gonna get that double blowjob I always dreamed of.
Yeah, you whatever you want. It's all yours, babe. And
It's still
I
on the list,
am
but I guess I'll-
sending
Oh, yeah.
Reese.
Nice. Be nice.
It is nice.
Oh man.
I'm gonna send Reese somewhere nice.
Oh man.
Somewhere really nice. I'm gonna send Reese
I did that.
Oh, man,
So you didn't have to go through that.
to his own private island of his choice. So you can live in enjoyment, peace, and tranquility without, just without the stress and bothering of certain individuals.
All right, you got one more question in it
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
before we
I
can wrap.
needed that. That was funny.
I got that.
That made me laugh. And I would say, what has been your biggest inspiration? So those last two questions come from the questionnaire that we done on Instagram. Well, questions we done on Instagram. So this is one from someone else as well. And what is your biggest inspiration? And I'm gonna go this way first. Or start with Gabby if Gabby wants to answer.
Oh, biggest inspiration?
Mm-hmm.
It's difficult, man. You have to come out to me last.
I'm gonna definitely be last. So, who? Mark.
I'll go. My siblings. They teach me new things every day. Their personalities are so eclectic and so vast, and their experiences are so different that they make me understand the importance of one, being an older brother, and two, understanding the generational divide, even if it is 2 to 3 years or 13 years.
I like that.
Dennis Rodman.
Don't look at me such face.
I'm not angry with that thing, but I want to.
The guy was known as difficult. The guy was colourful. The guy was doing whatever he was doing. But you see, when it came time to do what he had to do, he did what he
showed
had
up
to do.
Free Pete.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
And he dated Common Electra.
And he dated Carmen Electra. Listen, so I could do what I want to do and, marry White Wind for like 24 hours.
Oh my God.
No, that's too much. Sorry. Okay, my bad. Sorry. Okay, my bad. Sorry. I said it.
I think you said it, but you didn't know.
I know. I said it, and I was like, oh,
Mark.
I would say my mum, having me at a young age and seeing how our relationship developed into what it is now. It's a great thing, and obviously having younger siblings and being there for her and my brothers.
Okay. Mine would be, until I read this question earlier, I didn't actually know because I had to answer it. I didn't don't have inspiration, but I don't have a biggest inspiration. But I think personally, even though she's not here anymore, would be my mum. but for two reasons. Just because of what she's taught me in the time that, you know, she was here. But also, she's, weirdly enough, when you, I don't know if anyone else, well, if Reese feels like this or O feels like this, when you have a parent that's passed away, I still feel like there's stuff about her that I'm still learning as I've got older.
Yeah.
And what's inspired me is certain things she's done to protect or bring up my sister, and certain things that maybe she's done that she wouldn't have wanted us to do has inspired me. So certain things like certain choices that may not have been the best, or certain things that might have happened in life, has inspired me to either be like her or be better than what she tried to be, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I agree with
Not
that.
saying that she had bad parenting, but there were certain things that parents ain't perfect. So certain things that she might have got wrong that I know about now, I'll learn from it, and to me that will inspire me to not make similar mistakes that she might have made, but then also to do things or to carry on doing things that she would have done. So yeah, I can't really point anyone else to be an inspiration.
Yeah.
from
Watching my dad's second wife and his first wife having Sunday dinner together is something that never would have happened when he was here.
Yeah.
So it's just in that kind of vein. It's just amazing to see how my mum, even though I said Dennis Rodman, but yeah.
I'm going to put my aunt in there as well.
There's many.
Because I think my aunt has been the best second parent to me than my dad even. So just her in general, how she literally, I can't even list, but yeah, her in general, how she has handled me as a naughty teenager, lived life and things like that. So yeah, no, well, I wasn't the greatest. You think I was joking about that whole bag packing thing? I was gone for a couple of days, but yeah.
Girls Gone Wild.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Kadia Gone Wild.
I literally came home 20 minutes late after being warned not to come home late, and she taught me a lesson.
You're late, innit?
I never took the piss ever again.
You obviously ain't learned about being late, but yeah, cool.
That was a really good one.
And this has been episode 140 of the Digital Podcast. You can find this DSP on all my favourite DSPs YouTube.
Give you that one. That was
you can find mine, Mark and O's, and Kay's information in the description below. You can find Mark on O's website links to Mark's photography business and O's book business in the description below. I've been Real Talk Reese. To my left has been...
Lovely to be here, and I love you all.
I love you. I've been K to the A.
I didn't get to you.
I thought I was next.
To my left's been 1979. Next to him has been...
K to the A.
The Hood.
Boys with Hood.
Boys with Hood. Across from me has been...
It's a great film.
Captain Zesty.
Two drinks.
Mark Ayers.
And we'll be back next week.
I like that.
Love and guidance.
Okay.
Peace, peace, peace.
Peace.